What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I hope you all are having a fantastic day today. It's Home Friday.
Yes!
If this is your first time here, my name is Jeremy.
I'm Jillian.
And this is our second song of the day. The first one wasn't really a song.
It got a little out of hand.
It didn't get out of hand.
I'm sorry. It got a little out of hand, but it was funny.
It got a little out of barnacle penis. It didn't get out of hand.
Please go back and watch it so you know what we're... Get that thing out of my face. Let's redo this.
Oh my God, the first video was hilarious, so go back and check it out.
Sorry.
This one, I don't know what to expect. This is from ChrisRupp's channel, and this is Chris featuring TimFoust.
Ooh, this will be the first one of Chris solo since we did Moving On, where I just totally lost my mind. Let's hope that it's nothing that's odd.
Shout out to you, Crystal. She is the one who donated for this song, so thank you very much for that.
Thanks,
I can't
Crystal.
wait to check that out. And it's awesome to have more of Chris on the channel too. You know what I mean?
Because
he never really stood out, really,
I
you know, so now we get to focus on him a little bit. So this is cool. I like that.
I'm happy about that. Yeah.
Absolutely. So we're going to get right into it. But before we do, y'all know what's up. Hit that thumbs up, hit that subscribe button. Now let's check it out.
This is ChrisRupp, Long Black Train, featuring TimFoust.
All right, Long Black Train.
I really hope it's not sad, guys.
I know. We just had like the most hilarious story time and...
Oh.
Wait, what? Oh, is this about people getting killed?
This is great. This is a good public service announcement. But it's devastating, yes.
I hope it's not sad. Hit play. 500 people are killed by trains.
Don't get me started. I'll start crying, as you guys know.
Made in Minnesota. So is ChrisRupp mostly all a cappella too?
I think.
I don't know.
Oh, look at him. Oh.
There's a long black train.
This is current.
Coming down the line, feeding off the souls that
feels
are
newer.
lost and crying.
You think that's a green screen?
Tales of sin, only evil remains. Watch out, brother.
Looks like it.
For that long black train.
Aw.
Ooh.
Oh, I love that.
To the heaven.
I love that
You
too.
can look to the skies.
Ooh.
You can find redemption staring back into your eyes. There is protection.
The higher pitched double vocal. The higher pitched double vocal that's going along with Tim sounds so cool. No, it's a vocal line. They're saying the same exact thing that Tim's saying, except for it's just a higher pitch layered on top of Tim. But it's so faint, like you really have, like I don't even know you noticed it.
I didn't, but maybe can you go back? So
I'm gonna go back.
I can listen really close now. Now
but
I know.
it's cool to hear TimFoust singing his normal thing, but have just this faint, higher harmony
I'm gonna
over
listen
top of
for
it.
it now.
I wonder who's doing it. I wonder if it's Chris or Tim doing it.
That's a good point. That I'm gonna listen for it. I mean, we'll wait till the end. But it's so nice to hear Chris.
You can find redemption staring back into your eyes. There is protection, there's peace the same. Burning your ticket for that long
It's
black
cool.
train.
Do you hear it?
I did, but
It was the whole time. The whole time he was singing.
I can't tell if it's Tim or Chris.
Victory in the Lord. Cling to the Father and His holy name. Don't go riding on that long black train.
So this sounds all a cappella.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
There's an engineer on that long black train, making you wonder if your ride is worth the pain. He's just waiting on your heart to say.
I wonder if Adam does beatboxing for him.
Long black train. Don't you know there's victory in the Lord? Victory.
I like how Tim's doing the sounds.
Yeah.
Cling to the Father.
whistle from a mile
But they were on
away.
train tracks.
It sounds so good, but I must stay away. That train is a beauty, making everybody stare. But its only destination is the middle of nowhere. Don't you know there's victory in the Lord? Victory in the Lord. Cling to the Father and His holy name. Don't go
I like that.
on that long black train. I said cling to the Father and His holy name.
Sing it, Chris.
'Cause the devil is riding on that long black train.
It was a short one.
Did you hear that? Woo!
Can
at
you
the
rewind that
end?
last part about one more time?
That ride,
Thank you, babe.
'cause the devil is riding on that long black train.
Woo!
It just happened so quick at the end.
I like that. Well, that was cool.
Oh my gosh.
It wasn't as sad as I was thinking it was going to be as soon as I read that 500 people die on train tracks. I was like, oh man, is this about to be... Well,
I know.
actually, I don't know that it's sad because, to be honest, I didn't listen to the lyrics, as I almost never do.
I was just thinking the same thing. Like,
I listened
my
to
head
everything
wasn't
else.
into the story. I was
Yeah.
into the sound. I was into the like visuals. I wasn't listening to the lyrics.
Same.
Yeah.
I mean, I heard, them warning, don't go on the tracks and stuff like that. I get it. I get that it's about somebody, people getting killed on the train tracks and the devil's riding that long black train. Like, I get all that, but I didn't hear most of the lyrics. I was too busy listening to the mix of things, or listening to not necessarily the mix, but more like the arrangement and what parts are doing what,
Yeah.
Like, I love all that stuff. It was
I know.
cool.
I was just sitting here thinking as you were talking, I was like, how do we fix? I mean, we've talked about doing specific videos to break down lyrics. And if you haven't caught that, or we said it on a video that wasn't a Home Friday video, I'll repeat myself at the sake of sounding like a broken record. I'm sorry. But I do feel like when you're hearing something for the first time, it's unrealistic to expect that you're going to get everything, whatever that may be, the lyrics, the visual, whatever. You're going to miss something, right? There are particular songs I think it would be helpful for us to go back and listen to and do a lyric breakdown to really talk about what they're saying. I mean, I don't know. Do you think it's just, it can't be just us when you hear a song that people just get what they're saying right away and understand the story? And then I know I'm kind of
Maybe
rambling.
we figure out a way to do that,
Yeah,
because
let us think on
some
it.
people might want to understand what a song might be about or what we think it's about. We'll think on this, and we'll of course go over your comments as well. If any of you guys have some great suggestions, let us know. Definitely type them in. Let us know what's going on.
Yeah, please do.
And I think we definitely should have some breakdowns. 'Cause
Yeah.
I had no idea what most of this was saying.
Yeah, this song, I mean, this is a good thing, right? Because we're just going to continue to evolve and get better and better as a channel. And along those lines, I'm thinking to myself, well, there's going to be some songs I don't really care about what the lyrics are, besides singing them casually. But other ones, like Chris caught my attention with that opening statement that he put on there. So my brain's already like, but now fast forward to the end, I'm thinking, boy, I really didn't kind of process everything that was.
No.
I was
was
just
too many things going
fascinated
on.
by all this other stuff.
Yeah.
Anyways, now that we've talking about that a lot, what did you think about the actual song?
I thought it was a good song. I liked the harmonies. I liked hearing that high harmony when I rewound it over top of Tim. I liked hearing that. I wonder if that was Tim or if that was Chris. I liked hearing all the different things. I wonder how much of it was just Chris, or if Tim did some of those backing harmonies too, not just the lows, because there were a lot of harmonies that were going along with Chris while he was singing his main lines. that were like higher pitch harmonies, which Tim easily could have done.
Yeah.
And I'm just curious. I wonder who was doing that. Was this Chris doing everything himself?
This is part of the fun of listening to Chris on his own for the first time, because we're figuring out Chris in this new world, right? Like him singing by himself. I'm going to be honest, and I say this with complete love for Chris, for each of the band members. This was not a favorite of mine. That's okay. I don't want you to like, oh my gosh, the sky is falling.
Oh my God.
I don't mean it. I don't want to come across in any way negative. I love these guys. You know that. Wasn't a favorite of mine. It was catchy. You know, there were things that I liked about it.
Yeah.
It wasn't a favorite of mine, but that's okay. I still enjoyed hearing it, and I'm going to hear every other song. I'm going to enjoy. Yeah, even if I'm not a big fan.
So now that we just
there's that.
And I actually thought it was pretty good. I liked the parts. I couldn't say that it was like a favorite or anything, but I definitely liked the parts, and I like the end. I like how Tim didn't hold out that whole long last note.
Yeah.
I thought that it was a cool nod to not having to do that, and the little choo-choo sound that was made, I think, by Chris at the end. Like, I like how it just cut off. Like, it was just cool, like little tasty things. So,
I like the tasty things.
Yeah.
I just felt like, I think what, for me, the overarching, like, why it wasn't my favorite, I felt like it was very restrained. I don't know how else to say that other than I felt like some real energy and emotion wanted to come out, but it was very reserved.
Yeah, I can see that for sure.
I think maybe that's what it was. There's nothing about the voices were great.
And I wonder also, now I'm just saying this because we haven't done a lot of Chris, but I also wonder if it's just because Chris doesn't stand out.
Or hasn't to us
or
thus far in
yet.
comparison to the other guys. We're excited to see him and his range on its own.
He's not one where you're watching it and he's just shining like with this crazy powerful voice or this crazy technique. It's just good singing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So maybe it just felt like that because we're used to seeing such unique voices stand out. And then this one, the only uniqueness that really stood out was Tim.
It's true. It's funny. I'm sitting here when Jeremy was saying that. It's giving me flashbacks to when he first started doing Home Free with Chance.
Yep.
And
Same thing.
And everybody at the time, we were very new. He was very new. You came for him. It was so great. Not at the time, but yeah. Now knowing what we know. But I think the same thing about Chris. Is it going to be one of those epiphanies that we have after hearing a particular song?
Maybe it's
where
we
we're
just
like,
haven't heard the song that we need.
There he is. Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe we just haven't heard that. But I totally see what you're saying. Like it felt restrained a little bit because there wasn't anything standoutish.
Yeah. And again,
maybe it wasn't supposed to be.
No, it was not a criticism. It was great to hear. I'm excited to hear more ChrisRupp. I'm excited to hear more
hates Chris.
Project. Cut it out.
You guys
just don't even
drop the comments and all the daggers.
What is he saying? I don't. What? Let's keep going. I thought I heard something.
Oh, well, anyways, we hope you guys had a wonderful Home Friday. We sure did. Like, it was a blast. This was a great Home Friday.
Get that thing out of my face.
If you guys
I'm calling your mother.
Don't know what that's from, make sure you go watch the other video that we put out. You gonna call my mom? Watch the TimFoust bash story time. And you'll understand.
Or don't. Just forget this Friday happened. Love you. Thanks for watching.
Thank you so much, Crystal, for your donation. Really appreciate it. And can't wait to check out what we've got for next Home Friday. But before we get out of here, y'all know what's up. Hit that thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button right there. We'll see y'all soon, my friends. Peace.
Peace.